All right, yep. I stopped talking to my family. Yep, I did. Why? Why? Because I feel like I cannot be my authentic self with them. I honestly can't do that. I cannot be my authentic self with them. I cannot. Like every single time I am is always like, here we go again. It mainly boils down to the things I'm interested in, like very nerdy stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, Pac-Man, time travel, space, even though that doesn't exist, flat Earth, and stuff like that, theology, Bible, even Bible theology on top of that, nature, volcanoes, and stuff like that, nerdy stuff, all these nerdy stuff and stuff like that. Biology, stuff like that. Like, and I refuse to be normal. Like, that's the issue I have with normal people. Normal people, what they usually do, they have their little normal people music that they listen to, mainstream media music and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, Chief Keef and rap and all this R&B, pop and all that other stuff, Ariana Grande, all normal people, mainstream media music and stuff like that. All that stuff. Me personally, I don't listen to all that. I don't really listen to all that. Why? Because it's just not that interesting. It's just not that interesting. And then another thing, like, like, that's all they ever talk about. The Grammys and stuff like that. The awards and like the Hollywood Awards, whatever it's called, or whatever. I don't know, like. They always talk about celebrities, actors, and stuff like that, singers and stuff like that. That's the main thing they always talking about. And then if they're not doing that, they're doing some form of partying, like drinking and stuff like that. My modern parents, they drink. They drink. My modern parents, they drink. Like they find it weird that I'm 24 years old and refuse to drink or whatever. Like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. And I make conditions of if I am gonna drink, but for the most part, no. Unless that condition is made, I'm not ever drinking. Yeah, which I already know the other person not gonna agree, so I'm not gonna drink. Hopefully it doesn't drown out. Hopefully I can talk loud enough. Yeah, but what's another thing? So yeah, man, they're loud. I have to get closer. So yeah, I'm thinking, shoot. So yeah, I'm over here just being myself or whatever towards my modern family. It even goes as far as back in my childhood family. I mentioned Sonic, stuff like that. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of my main sources of entertainment. It's been the main source of entertainment since I was 6 years old. And here am I, 24 years old. Sonic is still my main source of entertainment. That's right. So yeah, now, every single time I talk about anything, like Sonic, Rick and Morty, and stuff like that, all the stuff I'm interested in, all the, the cartoons, adult cartoons and stuff like that. My chest feeling weird. It's feeling weird. I don't know why I keep doing that. I might have to go to the doctor. I don't got no doctor money. Anyway, so yeah, I'm over here, so interested in stuff I'm interested in or whatever, every single time I present it, like the concept, like why these characters doing certain things, like certain voice acting ways or whatever, it's always met with like, oh, okay, like no interest. I mean, you're allowed to not be interested, okay? You're not required, okay? I'm just saying they look at it as like, oh, there you go again, Ray, watching this stuff again. Why, Ray? This is boring. Like, Ray need to stop. Yeah. So I watch cartoons and stuff like that. Not like baby cartoons, like kid cartoons. Even though I do need to rewatch Fairly Odd Parents and and Jimmy Neutron, all those stuff I watched as a child. Just look at it from an adult mind perspective or whatever. So yeah, man, like even my younger siblings, that's younger than 18, like I feel like I can't even talk to them about the things I'm interested in because they're actually interested in adult stuff like drinking and normal rap people stuff. Like honestly, I feel like I cannot be a male role model to my younger, brother specifically, because he's so into the rap culture. He's so into rap culture, but I'm not into rap culture at all. He be throwing gang signs up and stuff like that, even teasing me with gang signs and stuff like that. All of my modern siblings, they be teasing me with gang signs and fake gang signs, knowing that I don't know what they are and stuff like that. And I would tell them stop throwing it up, and they just want to laugh about it and stuff like that. Like they're not taking it serious. There's a reason why I decided to stay away from rap culture and stay away from it. It's solely because, even though I was technically raised to not like, to not like rap because it's sinful and stuff like that. Yeah, which I'm not gonna lie, that played a role. But me personally, now putting religion aside, me personally, I don't think rap is not that interesting. Why? Because especially raps in today's age, all they talk about is sex, drugs, and money, and partying. That's all they ever talk about. That's not interesting. But unfortunately, people of both my childhood, post childhood, and my modern family, the main things they're interested in is rap, is mainstream media culture. Normal people stuff. They're normies. They're normal people. Like they're into normal people things, and I mean that's fine. It's just the fact that they got to give me the side eye with things I like as if I'm immature. They make me feel immature and mental and autistic. Another thing, when I be talking about trains and stuff like that, about roller coasters and roller coaster brakes and the mechanisms of the roller coaster and the plane and stuff like that, they always gotta that's all you ever talk about, Ray? Yes. That's what makes me real. That's what makes me, that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I have a hobby about. That's what I like. It's really cool and stuff like that. So yeah, this thing on my camera. Get off my camera. Okay. I can't stand with things on my phone. It gets distracting while I'm recording. So yeah, the nail in the coffin is when I started, the nail in the coffin is when, my childhood family, specifically my modern family, specifically my modern parents, keep constantly talking about, is Ray crazy? Is Ray crazy? Because all I do is stay inside playing, I don't play video games like that, but, watch video games and stuff like that. Watch video game content like Sonic, Mario, and stuff like that. Watch science stuff and stuff like that, and not going out socializing with people and stuff like that. They think I'm crazy just because I don't socialize stuff like that, and I don't have no friends down here in Georgia. Which, spoiler, I technically do. I say technically do, okay? Not that I do, I technically do, okay? So yeah. They don't like the fact that I'm not. They think I'm crazy. That modern parent think I'm crazy because I'm not out there socializing and stuff like that, not slaying poom and stuff like that. So yeah, they think I'm crazy and stuff like that. And then even my other modern parent, they over it. I remember back when they was in fact, no, I remember when I was living back in the hotel back in 2017. My childhood parent was over here complaining like why aren't you going outside, Ray? That's what teenagers do. That's what my childhood parents raised me to not do. They raised me to not go out because I don't know who them people are. I want you in my house. I don't know where you going and stuff like that. Which I don't trust you outside and stuff like that. It ain't safe outside. That's the thing. My childhood parents, they really sheltered me. It's kind of their fault to why I'm not normal. It's kind of their fault for sheltering us. If you haven't sheltered us and let us go over friends' house and stuff like that, then maybe I would have been more normal. But guess what? That's not what y'all did. So guess what? I'm an inside guy. I'm an inside of the house person guy. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't like going out like that. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I kind of don't like to. What time is it? 12:17. What's this? Instagram. Okay, it's just both my Instagram accounts. So follow my Instagram, SydeLeaderRay. That's my main Instagram account. I might make a third account, but I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so you know, my childhood parent was complaining that why aren't you going outside? You 17 years old, you ain't going outside, socialize and stuff like that. That's what teenagers do. Well, yeah, you raised me to not be you raised me to not interact with people outside the house and stuff like that. So I don't get you supposed to. I don't get that stuff. Anyway, so you know, I'm over here just, you know, trying to live my own life or whatever, doing what I'm doing. This woman need to put her phone up. She over here driving her car with her phone. That's one thing I realized. Women, they be on their phone too much in their car. Women love their phones. Women love their phones, especially their iPhones. So yeah. Anyways, and then I'm not on the phone always talking with people. Let's start with that. On top of that, I always wanted to do that, but guess what? I never had a phone, so I don't know how to. I don't know how to really socialize. I don't really know how to socialize like that either. I didn't get my first phone until I was 15, or I think I was 16. I might have to check my old tweets. No, I think I deleted all those tweets. What, do I? I'm gonna have to check my Twitter archives. It's been a while since I last been on that Twitter. I deleted that Twitter, but I'm gonna make a recovery, a Twitter archive recovery thing. So yeah. I never even had a phone until I was like 15, 16 years old. It was thanks to a friend in high school. What's up, D? What's up, D? Hopefully he watched this video. He gave me his old phone. It's thanks to him to why I had my first phone. But you know, yeah. So yeah, I was not raised to socialize. So I'm not. Guess what? I'm stuck in the house all day. I'm gonna have to find other means to cope with not socializing, and that's via video games and the internet. So yeah, video games was the main thing I watched. Video games and Cartoon Network, WTT, Kids, Disney Channel, Disney XD, and all those other Nickelodeon, all those other, you know, shows and stuff. That was the main stuff I was watching. And then on the side, I was watching the Sci-Fi Channel and the Weather Channel and all that other stuff. All that stuff is what basically shaped me into the person I am today. A person's come. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep talking, whatever. So yeah, so I'm over here trying to be myself or whatever. So, you know, that's the main things I talk about and stuff like that. But the only time I'm distracted because the guy's there. But so I'm over here trying to, you know, basically growing up to now, you know, I'm over here trying to be myself or whatever, be this modern, you know, be this guy or whatever. I bet he's looking at me crazy. I'm over here talking about the things I like and stuff like that, but it's always being met with an eye roll as if it's some kind of chore. Like everything I gotta say is like some kind of chore. So honestly, I just kind of stopped talking to my families. I don't like talking about the stuff. I don't like talking about the stuff I'm interested in front of any of my families. None of them. My biological family, my childhood family, and my modern family. I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about it at all. Nuh-uh. I don't like talking about it. I mean, I might have got really sidetracked, but I'm always trying to tell a story. So yeah. Basically, as far as now, like I've concluded that my modern family, anything like I'm just not interesting to them. I'm not that ideal brother. I'm not that ideal son. I made a whole video on that. I'm not that ideal brother. I'm not that ideal son. So I'm not the ideal person in people's lives. So what's the point of trying to constantly present what you're interested in to people if it's just gonna constantly give you a side eye or have some negative comment about it? What's the point? Oh, Ray, the problem is you. You need to expand your horizon. Okay, I'll expand it. Well, how about you expand yours? Oh no, I don't gotta do all that. Okay, that's a form of hypocrisy. I don't like that. I'm not gonna allow hypocrisy. Look, the issue I have with rap culture is I'm just not that interested. And then they always talking about gang stuff and, you know, sex, drugs, and alcohol and all that other junk. That's all what these rap people talk about. And then on top of that, me not liking celebrity women I don't have crushes on celebrity women. Even though Sydney Sweeney, she's a very pretty woman and stuff like that, and all these, celebrity women and stuff like that, they real pretty. Don't get me wrong, like Olivia Holt and stuff like that, Olivia Doone and stuff like that. All them women are pretty. But what's the point of having a crush on them if I'm not going to ever be with them? And then they probably got a body count, higher than I don't know who. They didn't like my childhood family thought I was gay because I didn't like celebrity women on TV and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going back to my child. But as far as now with my modern family, I feel like I'm a huge burden. I'm a huge burden. I'm hard to maintain. I feel like a very uninterested person. Because I'm not interested, I'm not associating with their interests. I'm not associating, and I'm not liking, rap and R&B and mainstream media stuff. I constantly feel like I'm doing a huge disservice to my families, all of them, all three of them, and then each variant in them / version technically. I feel like I'm doing a huge disservice to all my family. So the best thing I can do, what's the point of constantly talking about what you're interested in, if they're not interested to begin with? So what's really the point? Are they just going to constantly give me a side eye and, give me an attitude and stuff like that? Oh, man, it's a cartoon. It's, that's all you ever talk about, Ray? You should like this lady. All that junk, I'm just done. What's the point of talking about it? So I just won't talk to my family anymore. And then on top of that, considering my modern family think I'm toxic because they think I'm playing favoritism towards my childhood family because of the divorce issue, because of the divorce and stuff like that. They don't like that. So that on top of that's another reason why I kind of stopped talking to my childhood family, stopped talking to my family, my modern family, because they think I'm over here, choosing, a different kind of family. I'm not like, just a bunch of crap, that's a bunch of crap, I don't know what else to say in this video, That's all I gotta say. I just had to go into the reason why, I guess. So this coming June, I plan on moving out. I don't even talk to my family, no. I mean, I say hi and bye, that's pretty much it. That's it. I don't talk about nothing. Nope. And even the movies even family movie nights, depending on the movie, most of the time I don't watch the family movie. I just stay on my computer. I even try to hook up my computer to the TV so my childhood parents, specifically one childhood parent, doesn't have to pay for TV. There's free movie sites. Just use that. Oh, Ray, you're pirating. For a start, there's ads all over the websites. Anyway, if you click the wrong ad or whatever, click the wrong stuff, you're gonna get a virus. Which, even though I'm able to bypass all that, but that's all I gotta say. People are coming, but I don't talk to my family. I'm trying to save that one modern parent money, but hey, okay then, whatever. I have to stop. Thanks for watching. I'm pretty sure y'all can relate. I just stopped talking. I interact with, it's very minimal. It's not that I'm trying to cut them off or whatever. It's just, that's the thing. Yep. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.